I never really saw it this way until Mackenzie and I decided to create this podcast. But I grew up watching a scratch entrepreneur build his dream business. A scratch entrepreneur, by our definition, is someone who risks everything for a business idea. They have an idea and a vision. Most important, they have the guts to follow through and succeed. My dad certainly didn't build an empire, but I suppose you could say he served one. My dad's been a pastor my whole life. He started a Jesus commune in Southern California in the 70s. The way I always heard the story, my mom and dad burned their Beatles records and got saved, literally leaving everything else of value and focusing on bringing people to Jesus and raising a family. 10 years later, he did it again. In 1986, he was a pastor at a big Southern California church, and like so many other entrepreneurs, he was faced with a choice. Stay comfortable in his safe job or listen to his heart and go out on his own. He stepped off the ledge. The family, 10-year-old me, my 8-year-old sister, my mom, and dad, hopped into a beat-up Chevy van and drove across the country from San Diego, California to Indianapolis, Indiana. He had no job, no real viable options. All he knew was going to Indiana and starting a church was his calling. Starting a business from scratch takes all kinds of forms, and all of them take some sort of faith. If there's no other belief involved, entrepreneurs have to trust that customers will show up. But customers don't just show up. They arrive because a product or a service fills a need in their life. Our podcast, Scratch Entrepreneur, shares the story of businesses built from scratch and at different points in their evolution. We'll discover what it was that moved them to take the leap, how they succeeded at bringing customers through the door, how their personal lives changed, and how their businesses will grow into the future. Scratch Entrepreneur gives you a front row seat to their business ventures and offers inside tips for every step of the way.